I get asked a lot about weaknesses and strengths, and should we focus on our weaknesses or should we focus on our strengths? Now, positive psychology tells us that we're better off focusing on our strengths because that's what's going to make us perform even better in our work. Whereas if we work on our weaknesses, yeah, we need to do a little bit on that, but that weak area that we have, that's never going to be what makes us stand above the crowd. It's our strengths, where we are excelling, where we do really well. That's what's going to differentiate us from others and make us be the really powerful leaders that we can be. So I always say, let's work on your strengths first. Let's identify your weaknesses and certainly find strategies on substitutions to work on those, particularly if they're self-sabotaging behaviors that you don't know about, the dark side of you, which we all have. But then I would say, when are your strengths your weaknesses? What we also know from positive psychology is that when we overplay our strengths, they can become our weakness. So, not only do we have to be aware of strengths and weaknesses and work on our weaknesses to make them stronger, sometimes we need to work on our strengths to make sure they're not becoming a weakness. They're not something that's holding us back because we're too focused on that. We call that overplaying our strengths. So, first of all, identify strengths, identify weaknesses. I've got two different tools that I use with my clients around that. And then we get a nice little dance in between where we bring your strengths and your weaknesses together into this perfect balance. And that's where we get maximum performance.